Greetings, traveler.
Alright guys, we are gonna watch a Jeep game. It's gonna be audience choice, so you already know that's gonna be pretty crazy. We're gonna dive right in. So audience choice, you get to pick a card and everyone in the lobby has that card. And the role sort of shifts every turn. So 1 out of the 8 players picks a card and then everybody gets that on turn 1. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh, I gotta review this game. It's really fun. Cycle coin, that's just a good habit.
Dinosario leggendario.
This is why you get a 7-drop on turn 1. Everybody gets a 7-drop. So it's a Bellowing Tyrant. It's not like it's Zargira, right? Nagas are out, so you can get that. So what Jeef is thinking here is that because of the Tyrant, it's so incredibly important to find a beast that summons. So he's looking for a Mana Saber or for the Beetle thing here. Mana Saber is better because you get more summons. Now, Jeev does have the advantage that he is Alec here, so it is really nice to be able to get a huge Bellowing and then also give a Divine Shield Wind Fury. So that is the that's the reason he rolled there. And I think that that's so good that he immediately looked at. And now you get a Golden Warden. Yeah. I love it when this happens, when the lobby just agrees. We're going to go ham? Okay, everybody go ham. Nobody chicken out. Nobody take the boring pick. Okay, a 7-drop on turn 1. That's great. Oh, here's a Warden. Here's a Golden Warden, so you now get 2 buddies every time. So it's its next opponent, right? So it's not the Voon. The Scabs Buddy is not as fun as the Test Buddy because with the... Oh, the Steal card is good to try and steal the 7-drop, yeah. Although the Voon is probably copying it in his hand. And now a Golden Millhouse Buddy. Oh no, he copied it already. It's turn 4. Yeah, it's really good to freeze the Steal card then because you're in this crazy, crazy, crazy environment where just getting another Bellowing Tyrant is way better than anything you could do. So... freeze the Steal card. Voon has 2 copies on the board. That should increase the likelihood of taking it. And you can play Millhouse first here to Alakir buddies. Oh, to take quests, right, Jeev? Okay, there we go. Jeev doing his part. Oh, he's not gonna farm? I would have farmed here, huh? Oh, he levels first and then he's gonna farm. Because he has Millhouse Buddy, right? He can create more of those fouls. If he just keeps buying spells. Interesting that he chose to level first. I would have just milked that shit like crazy. Alright, Mithrax out. I love how he's so decisive on this, and it makes total sense. You just fish for more Tyrants. Right, but it feels like that would have been worth, right? But then again, it's such a crazy game. It's so easy to backseat here. Like, I would have totally stayed on tier 3 and executed that turn perfectly and fished for the Tyrants. It's like, probably not, right? So it's super fair. Once you get the Millhouse Buddy, that's really such a crazy option. And he could honestly keep fishing because everybody has a Tyrant on their board. Right? Everybody has a Tyrant on the board. Golden Birth. All right, he does get to go for a 6-drop now, though. So Jeef in all his wisdom probably correct, just hitting the tier button no matter what. And saying, all right, give me Mount, give me Goldrin and stuff. I wonder if the Birth is actually even that good. Tier 2 spell is useful, but can't really farm this turn. Man, that's so crazy. This is like only 4 minutes into the game and it's already it's already been such an incredible clown fiesta. Now we get Evolve. It feels like we've slowed down a little bit, right? We've gotten that golden Scabs Buddy. We've got the 7-drop on turn 1. We've got the Millhouse Buddy after that. It's actually really cool that Jeef made that connection so fast. Like, oh, this Steal spell and then the Millhouse. Because I think it's I think that's probably what everyone should have been doing, right? Everyone should have probably had more Tyrants on the board by now, because the optimal play was just to get a tier 2 spell and farm. Because getting stuff like Careful Investment is totally fine. Panda Buddy. Yeah, this is... I think we've sort of had the best card, so Goldrin. I think that Scabs Buddy can probably go soon. Okay, Beetles. So he's not fishing for the tier 2 spell anymore. It's probably fair. The Tyrants are fine, but he needs to get his build complete. And he's leaning Goldrin, of course, because he wants to summon a lot of beasts with these tyrants. Double sell so he gets his money. Wisdom Ball, Hamul. Probably Hamul pre-Wisdom Ball, right? No? Okay. I mean, if you're good at the game, why not? Millhouse outs? Fair. So why I usually use Hamul pre-Wisdom Ball is to make my board better if I'm going to copy it. But Chief wasn't feeling that. Alright, well, we have a mount. We have Golden Goldrin. We're super far ahead of other people with their builds, because this lobby is going to go so fast that Beast is actually quite good. Normally, Beast is not something you're aiming for in a, in a Murloc Elemental Demon lobby. Like, there's a lot of better options. But there's so much tempo because everybody has a huge Tyrant on the board. And you're also going to have a lot of Beasts on your board already because you've been wanting to farm this Tyrant. So it just makes complete sense to push super hard into Goldrin. This should be an anomaly with increased chances to happen. I agree. I think for very high level players, it's probably less of a thing, but I don't think that should dictate what the rest gets, right? And I definitely count myself more as a memer than a high level player, so I would much rather play more audience choice myself. Do you even want that? I kind of don't want that. I think I just want to roll. Get Titus and stuff. Yeah. Taunt the Goldrin is a little sketch for Sindore, but he has the Bellowing. Yeah, other people are going to run Beast anyway, so okay. Taunted Reborn, Golden Goldrin, Wind Fury Macaw. Let's go. Oh, this guy farmed. He farmed. See, he did the thing, right? He did the thing. He used the Golden Millhouse Buddy to farm. But he has Bobbleheads. Does Bobblehead not prevent him from getting that? The Steel Spell? Or did he do it before he got this thing? I don't know. Not exactly sure on the ordering here. Okay, looks like we have enough damage. He's got much bigger Tyrants, but we have such... And with we, I mean Jeeve. Has so much more buffs with the Goldrin, so his Beast Summons are stronger. Bobblehead doesn't remove cards, he just throws the 2-cost spell. And the Millhouse Buddy can still make it. Okay, that's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Because that's, I mean, if you have so many Tyrants, you really just farmed with the... you farmed with the thing... the Steel Spell. Titus! Whee! He sells the card out of his hands because he's going to feel a little board locked. Right, so he doesn't want to sell anything, and this is very high level, that he immediately... He actually was halfway through playing the Titus when he was like, oh, hang on there. He doesn't want to sell anything off his board right now. So now he gets to reborn that Macaw before he plays the Titus. And then with Saloon in the hand, he can fish for eyes, right? And he can put the eyes on Macaw. And he could just keep his entire board while upgrading like that. Okay, that's sick. So he looked at the Yogg, and because he's also above damage cap, it's just no respect. Basically like, okay, I don't need it. Now he's checking if he can buy overconfidence. I do that too, right? I was like, how strong are you really? Do I have to respect you? Okay. And he holds his Titus still so that he can reborn more stuff. Yeah. And now he can buy the Macaw. I think he would have probably cast Saloon at some point if he hadn't rolled this shop. Just to see if he can pick up like a cheap spell and maybe freeze eyes. But now he has the Macaw pair, that's still very good. Yeah, you see that this person just sold the Tyrant, and normally that's not even that bad to just push into this kind of build, but there's so much tempo because of the Tyrant that you can't really do this. Because I wouldn't say that Jeeves' build is better in general, but I mean, it's just, it's so much faster. So he's just gonna die here, right? The mount. The 7-drop does die. Oh no, it doesn't even die. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Bam! All right. Overconfidence money paid off. I'm really curious how he wants to play the saloon just straight away. I kind of want to see if we get eyes before I commit to farming more macaws. All right. Checking our wisdom ball luck. Not yet. And no eyes, but beetle spells fine. And we whiff. So that's probably our turn. It's funny how once you're just jamming beast, it's like, okay, roll for cards, didn't hit cards. Good turn, solid turn, boys. Let's do that again next time. Yeah, I think this is still, I mean, it's obviously a clown fiesta game, right? But those are fun, at least for me to play and watch. The cool thing that Jeef immediately realized, oh, you don't level on turn 2 in this lobby. You have to roll for a beast. If you don't roll a beast, you're screwed. This was a super, super, super fast game. Yeah, the Tyrant isn't untaunted, so that Chameleon can copy the second half, but it's not going to copy it with Reborn on it. That's unfortunate for the opponent. So it looks like the opponent did not get Goldren and is just playing buff the... he's just playing buff the Tyrant game. Wait, it hadn't died yet. Okay. I was like, wait, why did it get Reborn? But it just hadn't died yet. Okay. Whee! Oh, that macaw still gets the value. That's so sick. Yeah, crazy game. I mean, you get a 7-drop on turn 1. How can you refuse, right? I will also say that props to the opponent. I think it might have been the Voon or so that recognized that you could spam the tier 2 spells with the Millhouse Buddy, because that made for a pretty cool board, having the two golden tyrants so early on. All right, GG, that was fun. So guys, that was Jeef. If you haven't seen his stuff yet, make sure you check him out. He's on YouTube, he's on Twitch. You know, just one of the best players to ever play the game, in my opinion, right? Just really, really good.